Hello, this is Anthony with reteaparty.com, and we are going to be showing you how to add a new blog post to your Tea Party website. Once you've logged into reteaparty.com, you will notice that there is now a gray bar at the very top of the website. If you were to roll over My Tea Parties, you would see all of the tea parties that you have been involved with and that you are now a part of. I would like to add a Tea Party blog post to the Boston Independence Day Tea Party, so I'll roll over it and I'll notice the sub-navigation item that says dashboard, which will take me to the administrative area for the whole blog. I can also quickly create a new post to my blog. I can manage the post, which will give me a list of all of the previous blogs that have been posted by myself. I can also manage the comments that people are commenting on our different articles or pages, and I can switch the theme of the website, meaning change how the website looks. For now, we're going to be adding a new post. Once I've clicked on New Post, I will see there is a new page here that says Add New Post. There's a form that will allow me to type in my title, which you're watching me do right now, or I can also type in a description. Once I've typed in my description, I have many options here in my WYSIWYG. You will see that I can highlight something and make it bold. I can highlight something and unbold it. I can make it italic, I can unitalicize it, I can also strike through it, put a line through it, I could turn it into a list, I could turn it into a numbered list, or I could turn it into a block quote, which means if I have gone to another website and I had read a news article or some sort of piece of content that inspired me, I can go ahead and paste it into my blog post and I can highlight it, click block quote, and it will make it known to all the users out there that are reading your post that this was actually somebody else's work and you're simply commenting on it and making note of it. I can also left align, center align, right align my text, many of the features that you would find in Microsoft Word. Furthermore, I can scroll down and I'll notice that I can change my discussion options. I can allow comments on this post, or I can uncheck this box and not allow comments. I can allow trackbacks or pingbacks. If you'd like to learn more about this, simply click on the hyperlink that you'll see there. I can also add a Google map to my post, which will allow people to see via Google Maps where exactly my event or whatever I'm talking about, if it has an address that is associated with it, I can go ahead and put it in here. People can get directions to this sort of thing. All of these fields are self-explanatory. Beyond this, I can check out my all-in-one SEO pack. This is going to help out with your search engine rankings that you would notice on Google, MSN, Live.com, Yahoo.com, any of the various search engines that are out there on the internet. I can go ahead and type a title in here that would affect how my title would look on the search engine page, and it would also affect how the search engine found my post that I had written. So this is very important to use. You're going to want to go ahead and type in a title and description. What's important to note is the keywords that are comma separated, as you see here. If I go ahead and type in test, comma, test again, these words that you see here that are separated by commas will affect the words that somebody were to type into Google to find my post. I can also scroll up to the top of my page and look at the block that is entitled Publish, which you see me rolling over right now. I can do multiple things here that will affect how and when my post is published. If I were to click Save Draft, this would simply just save the post that I started in my system. I would be able to log into the system, retrieve the saved draft that I had made, and change it and post it for further viewing. I could also preview the post, which would show me exactly how this post were to look should I have published it and made it live to my audience. I can also change the visibility. I can make it public, which is always by default. I can make it sticky, which means if I were to make this post sticky, if I were to post another post tomorrow that wasn't sticky, it would show up underneath this post because this post is now sticky and it's always forced to the top of my website. I can password protect it, and I can show a username and password that I would like people to type in. This is good for very sensitive information such as highly detailed coordination that some of maybe 3 people you'd only want to see, and you can go ahead and give them username and password and only they can view that. I can also make it private and choose who I would like to see this post. Beyond this, I can publish immediately, or I can edit this option. I could say publish this post tomorrow. And this, if I were to choose that, I would change the date to tomorrow's date and the time, and I wouldn't have to do anything further. If I were to choose that option, the system would automatically know I should publish this post at the date specified. I could also publish this post yesterday, which would make this post show up later in the list of posts on my personal Tea Party website. I can also add tags, which you're watching me shake my mouse around right now. Let's say, for instance, I made a test tag and clicked add. Now that I've done this, if somebody were to come to my personal Tea Party website and typed in test in the search box, this post would now show up in the list of results because it is associated with this tag that I've added, test. Beyond this, there are categories. This helps me organize my different posts, such as contact, events. Maybe this post really only consists of an image, so I would choose that it's an image. On the right side of your personal Tea Party, you will notice these different categories show up. They'll be linkable, you'll be allowed to click on them, and only events, if I click on events, would show up in my list of posts. Say that the categories that we have provided in this list are not sufficient. I can click add new category. You'll see a box here. I can go ahead and add a test category. I'll go ahead and add this test category now. You'll notice at the top of my list there is a test category. It's already checked. I've pretty much finished everything that I would like to do currently with this particular post. So now I want to make it so that my viewing audience can see it. I'll click the publish button. Once I've clicked the publish button, the system will process and it will publish the post directly to my Tea Party website. I can now click the view post button. This will show me my post on my website. You can see the title. This is my description. There's a share save thing that other users can submit to Facebook, Dig, Delicious, all the various social networks out there. I'll now take you to the home page for this Tea Party, the Boston Independence Day Tea Party. You'll notice that at the very top there is our new post. You'll notice now also there's a new category called test. If I were to click on this category, it would show me this post and a list of other posts that were associated with it. We'll go back to reteaparty.com. And you'll see in the recent Tea Party news, our post is now featured along with all of the other community of Tea Party goers. And you can now comment, click on the article, you can view the Tea Party, anything that you would like to do. Thank you so much for listening to our Tea Party tutorial. If you should have any questions or suggestions, or if you would like to create your own screencast and submit it to us to post on our website to teach people how to further use the Tea Party network, you can submit your request to reteaparty@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope to hear from you soon.